Do you think all pots are the same? If you think like that, you're wrong. And today I'm going to share something I'm passionate about, which is pots. I'm going to share my 4 top pots that I use at home in my garden. I've worked on this video for a very long time, so that's why I'm super excited about this. I have people who come to me and ask for advice, and sometimes I go to their places and install the pots. I'll be sharing all that and more. And before we go far, welcome back or welcome if it's your first time hanging out with me. By the end of this video, you'll be knowing which pots work best for flowers, for herbs, for deep-rooted plants, and all those details that you need to consider when you're going out there to buy or to get yourself a pot. Let's start with plastic pots. These ones are really good. I can't say enough about them. They're lightweight, they are quite affordable, and they are easy to carry around. They come in very many colors: white, brown, black, name it. And there are varieties of shapes as well: square, circular shape. They really cater for every need, whether you want a round one, whether you want a squared one. Even they have triangle ones. I was surprised. Bright ones will lighten your room. The dark ones, I think they will be like best for outdoors. All these will cater for all your needs. What I love about mine is the saucer that I recently discovered the benefits of a saucer, and I actually went ahead and did a video of the 4 benefits of a saucer. This saucer right here has very many benefits, more than you can imagine. If you haven't watched the video, go check it out. I will also link it in the description so you can go and check it out after this video. And the second one is clay pots. I love clay pots. This one, I think it's my favorite right here. This clay pot right here, I think, is my favorite. The reason why it's my favorite, first of all, I think if you don't like heavy pots, don't go for clay pots because it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. If you don't like heavy pots, don't go for that one. But I love this clay pot right here, and I actually rescued these succulents when they were so tiny, but look how beautiful they are. Look how beautiful they are at the moment. But the reason why I love this one is it's timeless. That's number 1. Number 2, when this color, if you want to change this color, you can change this color, unlike the plastic ones. And it's timeless. Every other time, I don't think it will go out of fashion. It will forever be that classic. And of course, after repainting it, you have a brand new pot again. It will be like a brand new pot. Then you go to the cemented pots. These ones are durable and chic, and they are a bit costly than the clay and the plastic ones, but they are really beautiful and durable. I recently installed them at a friend's house. I actually installed 3 of them, and the good thing is you can change the color anytime you want. Also, if there's any damage on them, you can just bring cement and polish them up, and they'll go back to their original shape. So that's the beauty with cemented pots. You can repair them, you can repaint them, you can actually change even the sizes. If it's huge, it's tall, you can cut it and reshape the size. They never go out of fashion, just like clay pots. Let's say your house was white and you wanted something like black to match it, and now it's maybe a yellow, and then you want it to be like off-white. You can change it to match whatever vibe you're feeling. So that's the beauty of these cemented pots. I highly recommend them, though the only downside is they are a bit costly than these 2. That's the only downside, but I would recommend them. And another thing that I had forgotten is they are deep enough. It's actually heavy, and if you're not into a heavy pots, definitely this is not for you. But if you are comfortable with the weight and you want to put them like in one spot for a very long time, this is a pot for you. Which takes us to the last pot, and the last pot is the fun one. You can play around with this one, and that is recycled pots. You know how I'm a fan of recycling and sustainability, so definitely this one had to make my top 4 list. And the reason why it's in my top 4 list is because you don't have to buy new pots every other time. You can recycle what you have already at home and show off your creativity. It could be a bucket, it could be recently showed you the water drinking bottle that I cut into half, and then I made a very good planter for tomatoes. These kind of DIYs can help you really explore your creativity. I'll put the link in the description. You can go and check it out how I did it, and if you want to try it, you can try it out. But also over time, I've recycled very many items, from cups to baking tins, paint tins, name it. There are very many, I can't even name them. So you can try out if whatever you have. Could be a saucepan. Yeah, I recently also saw someone who planted something in I think they planted flowers in Rolls Royce. Yes, it was a Rolls Royce. I saw these guys planting flowers in a Rolls Royce. I don't know whether they were recycling it or not, but that was a very good idea. But I'm sure you've also seen people plant flowers in wheelbarrows to put their creative minds to work. So you can try this out and see how your results will be, and you tell me in the comments also if you've ever tried recycling any of these things. Not the car, of course, but just the household items. I encourage household items. But if you have your car and you want me to recycle it, you can also put it in the comments. I'll come pick the car and recycle it for my garden. Here's a tip: if you're looking for pots, make sure it fits what you want. Small pot will keep your plant stunted. An example is this rosemary. If you look at this rosemary, if it was in soil or a bigger pot, it would have grown huge. And also, if you see this snake plant, because the pot is small, it's kind of stunted. So that's the difference that I'm talking about. Whereas if you see that this is a bigger pot, for a bigger pot, see how the snake plant has grown so huge. So this pot is bigger, which accommodates its roots to make sure that the plant is bigger than this. So when you're looking for a pot, make sure you look for the right size. The bigger pot will give it room to expand, but also don't make it super large that it will waste soil and it will waste your spaces as well. Make sure it's balanced, the functionality of what you're going to put in there and also the space where you're going to put this pot. With these 4 here are my takeaways. For plastic pots, lightweight, affordable, you can get them almost anywhere. For clay pots, they are timeless, a bit heavy, but also quite affordable. Though you might not get them everywhere, there's a particular spot I go to when I need these clay pots. For the cement pots, these ones are also timeless, they're durable, they are easy to modify, so you have a variety of options. And then lastly, the recycled, they will save you a lot of money, and they will save you also the headache of where to put this thing. And sometimes people have attachments to items. You find you have an attachment to a flask, for example, just cut off the top and put in a flower, it becomes a flower pot. But most of all, mix them and match. You have a garden that is beautiful with a variety of flower pots and flowers as well, because the more you mix, the more you make sure that also the flowers are different. The expensive ones, the durable ones, the lightweight, the heavy ones, you can mix them up in your gardens according to the vibe that you will have. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Put in the comments which pot is your favorite and which one you already have. Especially I would want to see how many have clay pots. This one was super random when I got it. I would want to know if you have any of these pots and which one is your favorite. Remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. We catch up in the next video. Peace.